I've been through a lot of springs, so these last two at KU been a little bit of a different, I guess, setup than it was at Fort Hays, but I feel like my body's done a lot better with these springs. Probably the morning practices. I'm more of a morning person, so that's been a lot better, and just been out there kind of thriving.
What's the biggest difference you've seen so far in the room so far this year?
So far, I feel like Coach K, when we got here in the winter, really made a big emphasis about getting the offense installed before we even got to spring ball. So I think that we kind of hit the ground running in the first practices. I feel like at least our room, there was a lot less mental errors, and everybody could kind of just focus on execution and physicality rather than having to teach the day one stuff. So I'd say that was probably one of the biggest differences I saw, and just being able to go out there and not have to take a lot of time learning all the stuff and just get reps was big for our room.
And you kind of talked about Coach K implementing, how different has it been for you guys?
It's definitely been. I'd say there were some similarities and differences. Obviously, he was here a couple years back, so there between his offense and I guess we really kept most of his stuff in 2024 and 2025. We've still run most of his stuff, just different terminology. So I feel like the creativity is coming back, and I feel like with our room, there's a lot of versatility in it. So he's not afraid to get into different personnel types and just let us go out there and play ball.
How would you describe the new additions to the tight end group?
Just great human beings is kind of how I describe them. Carter, he's a great dude. They and JB, they're both kind of like the older guys in the room. They kind of hit the ground running, like I said. They know what it's like to be in a college program and know how to act. And I think we definitely got the right guys in the portal that kind of fit our mold in our tight end room. And then Jack, I feel like Jack has been great to see in his early enrollment, and just seeing him develop. He's figured out that college football is a lot different than high school football, but I've seen in just these past couple weeks just the amount of growth. He's probably one of the ones in our room that's grown the most, just because he's got so much room to grow.
For you personally, what have you been focusing on this spring?
This spring, just kind of I don't know if I'd say I've been focusing on probably just the littler details and things. I feel like I got a very good understanding of the offense and how it all works. It's more of I guess football IQ wise, football one-on-one, understanding the defenses better, the different pictures they're throwing at us, and then just the little technique things that I could get better at. Not necessarily having to remember what my route is or who I'm supposed to block on here. It's all right, I already know what I'm supposed to do. Now I can kind of focus in on those small things of maybe taking the right steps and just focusing on my feet or my hands. So that's kind of what I've been looking at.
How beneficial was it for you to get a little extra playing time at the end of last year when there were some injuries and you got more opportunities?
It was, I think it was very beneficial for me. Built my confidence up a lot. Tough that we sustained those injuries because I love both Deshaun and Carson, but it's really every position in this program. It's the next man up mentality. You got to be ready to go whenever. So we were, whenever they went down, I was just hopped in like I'd never left.
Do you feel yourself stepping into a leadership role for this upcoming year?
I feel like I've kind of stepped into a leadership role, mostly because I'm one of the older guys and have been around the block a little bit. But I'd say I've been in the program for probably the longest with the transfer portal. Some guys don't stick around so long, so I feel like I've been in here for a long time, know how things should be run, how to keep the standard. I'd say I've been trying to get more vocal. At least for me, I'm more of an introverted guy, so being able to speak up a little more and tell people what needs to get done is something that I need to work on a little bit more. But I feel like I can fill one of those leadership roles.
And Coach Leipold and Matt Lubick, they both talked about your work ethic and how that kind of inspires them. Does that come naturally to you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't, I can't really explain it other than just it was how I was raised. Just like I'm from a smaller town and I grew up on kind of a ranch style deal. So like it was my weekends kind of consist of me waking up early and going and working with my dad. So I'm used to doing a lot of work and working all the time. And my dad's always got this phrase. He's like, just don't let anybody outwork you. So that's what I've kind of stuck with and kind of been my motto. I'm just gonna if I might not be the talented guy out there, but I damn sure I'm gonna work the hardest.
And not only a strong work ethic, but Coach Ludick was talking about all the things you do. How do you balance everything and make sure you're still giving full effort to football?
Yeah, that's a balancing act that I'm still trying to figure out myself sometimes. Yeah, I've been involved in a lot of things, trying to get involved over at the St. Lawrence Center and with the master's program I'm in right now. There's a lot going on in my life, but I like to keep busy, so I'm trying to find more ways that I can impact people, but still be able to still focus on football and be able to get the things done in here. I feel like that too. All the stuff I got going on outside of football has kind of helped me mellow out football and get away from it a little bit. Helps me stay calm and not just have to like think in my head all day like worrying about practice or worrying about plays. I can like step away from football and get into my faith or get into my classes or go join a club or something like that. Just having multiple things to do in life has been beneficial for me.
You mentioned kind of the leadership roles that you've assumed, this year because you're one of the older guys. I wondered if you maybe find any similarities between kind of leading, in the ministry, aspect, getting a master's, are there things that carry over between the two where you find yourself
I think
maybe helping with you being a leader in this room?
Yeah, I think most definitely. Yeah, I'd say like on the faith side at least. It's helped me step out of my box a lot more and be more comfortable sharing my faith and being a leader in those aspects. We've got a Bible study that's run here by the players and just being more vocal in that. And I feel like that's really helped my leadership to a point of like maybe if like a guy's struggling, I can like pull him off one-on-one and like just be able to talk to him and be able to relate to their story. That's kind of how it was faith-wise for me, just being able to go to the St. Lawrence Center, talk to somebody, and just like really just talk about life is what it was. And that's like some of the best ways I've gained friends and got to know new people.